Yo, Jake, what's happening? We're back at this place called Wintertodt. Never thought I'd spend a lot of time here, but here I am. Ah, you're right next to me. I've got a bunch of different windows open. There you are. Why isn't it showing up with your name on top? Where's that gone? That's very interesting because I don't have you added on my main. That is why. Yeah, I got it, Jake. That was the reason. I haven't had you on my main before, so got you on there now. Do you want to do the mass or do you want to do a duo? Do you definitely want to do the mutated because you can access? There are canonable normal blood valves, which is a nice quick task. I can show you that one if you want. Shall I jump in the Discord if you want to jump in there? Probably easier. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Yes, you do. I get that a lot. I never read guides properly. I like skim read stuff, then I get there and I often can't do something. It's just like, if I actually read it properly, it told me that I couldn't do that. Yeah. Ah, that's no good. All right, I'm just trying to sort out my headphones. Oh, do you want a duo Wintertodt or do you want us to do the masses? Yeah, it's so hard. When I've done it myself, I've still just taken like another account. If you got another one, just to light it, just makes it. It's otherwise it's so hard. Yep, cool. Let me just for some reason every time I go into the Discord chat, the sound comes through my like my normal speakers, not my headset. Oh, I've got to fix that. That's what I've got to do. Okay. That's so much better. Yeah. I've got a whole heap of different sources because like with the streaming and that, like there's different sounds you don't want on. So like I've got deliberately set up to split it all up on purpose. Like I can hear stuff that other people can't. So I get all those mixed up, but that's all good. Let's just do some masses first because I'm going to try and run 2 accounts. And then we'll see how we go. What's the best well at the moment? Like what is it, 390 or something? Yeah, so the Australian one. So 389. I was having an awful time at Vorkath with the server and that. It was like, yeah, at least the servers, it's not good, but it's the best kind because at least the whole game is delayed. Whereas if it's just you, like you're delayed, but the game's still happening, and that's not good. Yes. Ah, I lucky you said that because my main doesn't have a single bit of equipment on it. No axe, no tinderbox, no knife, no bruise. Cool. So let's go. 1 knife, tinderbox, dragon axe. Cool. And some brews. Just go like, just might fill it up. Go overkill. Awesome. So yeah, you finished the set yesterday. Yeah. Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's what's so good about obviously like the big rolls. Like if you got good overall stats, you get so much like useful items. It's nice. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What's that? That's 160k or something. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. One of us must be due the pet soon. What do you think? Yep. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's not like it used to be. Back in the day, it was like I think at one stage it was like one of the most expensive items in the game on release. Like it was millions. Like if you got a roll at Dagannoth Kings or something, like you were loaded. Now it's just like less than what a rune axe used to be. Yeah, true. Wow, that's not good. But it's so rare. They gotta fix the drop rate of it then. Like it's a one in like how much is it here? 1 in 10K or something? 1 in 126 from memory, which is a little bit more reasonable, but still like 1 in 10K. But like for a 1 in 126 from like a mid to high level boss being 40K, that's not really what you go there for. Like if you roll an axe instead of an archer's ring, you're gonna be pissed. Cool. Yeah, I took Ben there for his first trip. We got like an archer's ring like right up the front, like second kill. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, DK is actually pretty chill. I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first bit's the hard bit. Once you get them all off cycle, one on one, it's manageable as long as you kill them quick enough they don't overlap. It's not that hard at all. Yeah, that first bit when you're soloing's pretty tough because like you're tanking two, praying from one, and if you get bad, like if you take a lot of damage and don't deal much, you just like tally out and try again. Yeah, Ben watched me do it, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he tried to do it himself, and he like got spanked and tallied out in like 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, this one's pretty nice with two accounts. I don't fletch if I do two. Yeah, and just burn the logs, which is actually good fire making experience for the main, which is like all I'm after. Yeah, 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 yeah. The XP is so good, isn't it? Like on my main. Wow, 225k an hour, and we still got like the end of game experience to come as well, which is like a nice chunk. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I just got 3 snaps on my main. Yep, 167k. Well, it's actually like a good money maker. I know so many Ironmen do it for resources, but yeah, 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 yeah. Nice. Yeah, definitely. And like you said, yeah, the more you get those up and increase your chances. Like if you got like an end game account, oh, you put your axe away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That gets me all the time. Oh, yeah, thanks, Ben. Was a very nice drop for KC, number one. Ben's obviously working very hard, checking out the stream while he's working, as I often am as well. Yeah, sometimes I do that. If you get like a really bad run on the damage and stuff, just like, oh no, I'm not gonna get the points. Oh, yeah, true, true. The other thing is the Australian world's good because it's less populated, so the games were slightly longer. Because, like, yeah, true. Oh, no. Yeah, you always see that everyone's like waiting for someone else to do it, but no one goes and does it themselves. Yeah, I agree with you, Ben. I completely agree. If I need to completely focus on something, like I can't have music or videos or anything going, but if I'm like doing my monthly reporting cycle or something that's like doesn't take brain power, you need that distraction to just get you through it. You can almost do it autonomously. I'm thinking about just biting the bullet and going for 99 fire making on the hardcore because it's going to be so much harder to come back and get it if I've got a higher hit points level. Thinking of just because like doing this is so chill, like it's good for my main, gets like good drops, good XP. Could just do them side by side like this. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's just like it. I know, like I'm 88 at the moment, nearly 89, and it seems so close, but it's that deceiving XP gap between the levels as it goes up. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. It's a bit of a sesh, isn't it? If you do a couple of hours, you did 2 hours a day, you can get it in 2 weeks. It's not, yeah, oh, compared to other 99s, it's probably is the fastest unless you do one of those crazy fletching methods. Yeah, actually prayer is probably the fastest with superior dragon bones. But I was getting, yeah, 600k an hour I was getting. It's mental. And you can get it from level 1 too. Like there's no, oh, actually no, drag superiors you can't. Like normal dragon bones you can. Yeah, because even at 92, I was getting a level like every 40 minutes or so. So like, it's yeah, super quick. I seen there's a fletching video where he got 99 fletching in insane time by using this plugin that took away how fletching like darts is like, I don't know what you call it, but like it's on a cycle and you can't like spam click it to make it go faster. They somehow overrode that. So it wasn't like an auto make 15. It was like you could spam click it, and he got 99 fletching in a stupid time. Yeah, it was some kind of illegal plugin. Um, yeah, it was Boom Epic Kill that did it actually. Yeah, but like again, it cost a lot of money because like he was doing Dragon Darts, which is like big money sink. But in terms of like 99s that actually make you money and a benefit, this has got to be the best. Like it's fast. You'd make like 30 mil, I reckon, get 99 fire making. Yeah, absolutely. Because my bank value is 4 mil, and all I've done on this account is Wintertodt. So like I've made 4 mil from scratch. The hardcore's about to hit 89 fire making. I must have caught back up to you a little bit somewhere along the way. Yeah. There's nothing else I can really do on the account for now. It's like such a draw to like go and do quests and get into it, like get fully stuck into it. Then you're like, no, you'll regret it later when you got to come back and get more resources and you got like 70 hit points and you're struggling. So I'm like, nah, just like finish it properly. Yeah, I was looking at the guide I was using. I could definitely um, skip it. Like you could go past the guide a little bit and come back, which I was thinking of doing. Ben suggested on screen that I'm going to grind 99 rune crafting after fire making. That is extremely unlikely. I got to unlock Luna to teleport it to do it properly on the hardcore, which will be a while. Yeah, that sucks. I've been doing achievement diaries this morning, so all those nice lamps went straight to rune crafting. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Hey Cody, how are you today? Thanks for checking in on the stream. I was actually thinking about doing that. 99 fishing after Wintertodt obviously sets you up with a lot of food for endgame, and also you can do Temperus now. So I did give that a thought. Probably not 99 though, but yeah, fishing might be one of my AFK grinds that can keep my hit points down for now. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, yeah. On the guide, it runs you through it early. I think there's a reason for it. Um, but yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, it runs you through that. So yeah, there's definitely some other things that I could do. Um, to like yeah, advance the account that don't get levels. Just got to be a bit careful with what you do. Yeah, okay. Cody is solo temp. I've actually never looked at solo temp. Um, Me and Jake here have just learnt how to solo Wintertodt from a guide, so I don't think solo temp would be much harder. That's definitely something we could have a look at because my fishing level on my main needs some work as well. Interesting, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, even a small team would be good because even if you run into trouble again, like solo Wintertodt, just having that extra account there just makes it so much easier. So, yeah, I might look at it because for base 70s, all I'm missing is rune crafting and fishing on my main. So, fishing could be next on the hit list. Oh, yeah, thanks for that, Cody. So, there's a couple of guides on YouTube. We'll have to check them out. So, the games take around 9 minutes for 8 points a game. Okay, not too bad. That's good. It's a short game. 9 minutes a game's nice. Wintertodt solo is good, but like it's a bit of a drag sometimes. Like you need to like set aside basically an hour for the time to do it properly. So if you had a spare half an hour, you could get in 3 solo games pretty quickly. So thanks for the suggestion, Cody. We'll definitely have a look into it. I've also got a Discord as well, Cody, where we all hang out, do activities and that kind of thing together, share our achievements or whatnot. So I'll drop a link there in the chat if there's not one in the description. So feel free to jump in that as well. Hey, Milk had no problem. Ben went and watched the video back because I recorded it and I sent it to him, and like he's just like, no way did he got an Aram's top and a Carol's top like within yeah, you went dry the whole time. Oh no. It's even like at least if we all went dry, it'd be like, okay, well, the game's just rough. But like you watched us just like pick up millions and you just ran around dry. That was good fun though. I find doing stuff like that just makes it so much more bearable. Like I never would have done 2 hours of barrows by myself. I would have like done 3 chests and just diced. Yeah, that's like I said, that's the best way to get through grinds. Talk shit with the boys, and then all of a sudden it's like it goes so quick. Why can't that be my hardcore? I want the tome more than anything. That's yeah. Ben's making fun of you on the stream, Jake. He's saying unlucky, and it must have been rough. Yeah, it was a bit rough. But although you weren't that unlucky, I think you were like almost on the drop. Like the drop rate's 1 in 18. It's like you haven't even hit the drop rate yet. Just Milk got super lucky, although he thinks he didn't. He certainly did. He got 4 items in like 16 chests and good ones too. So yeah, Verek's helm and Darok's body or something. Nice, Cody. So Cody's got 2 tomes on his Iron Man. No Pedorak, so I'd definitely take that. The tomes, like the last thing I really want here for endgame PVM. Obviously, the pet's nice little cosmetic thing to have on the account, good achievement. But the big one for me now is I really need that tome. But even without the drops, Jake, you must have made a decent bit of money with the runes. Got some magic experience for free, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not bad. I didn't get enough points on either account. What was I doing? Oh wow, too much talking. I'm reading comments and doing all kinds of things and not burning logs. Yeah, I was actually reading one of Ben's comments when I took a dragon fireball to the head in Vorkarth and died live to about 12 people. That was like my peak viewer, concurrent viewer thing so far. So I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. 12 viewers, bang, cop that. Straight back to Lumbee. Yeah, Ben's spot on right. Too much banter, not enough grinding. But at the same time, that banter makes it go so much faster. There's no way I would have done 200 and something KC Wintertodt without some banter with the boys. I'd have been gone in 10, I reckon. Yeah, I think the best one is the pest control grind. How to get pest control points fast. get the boys on Discord, get a few of your favorite beverages, and you wake up the next morning, you got void. I might have to. I try and keep my stuff serious, but I think that's just too good not to share that one. Now the getting crashed at Bandos one was a classic. Bobby was in stitches. It was so good that I didn't get a single kill. I knew that like I'd get most of them with max range because they were all like dropping the defense for me, so I knew I'd likely get most kills. But the fact that I got every single one and they got nil was just brilliant. Only thing that could have made it better if I just picked up like a Tassets or something, or the pet. If I got the pet leeching from them, literally I'd still be crying to this day in tears. Like that would just be so funny. Remember you crashed me and my mate when I was teaching him, and I came back and you gave me the pet. Thanks for that, boys. Appreciate it. Because what they do is like when they crash, they obviously look at like the DPSer, and obviously Bobby was DPSing because I was tanking, and he was like in like he had like ragtag gear, he had like black D hide and bless God stuff. So like they looked and they said, oh, that we can definitely out DPS him and take the kills. But then yeah. You know what? I actually went back to the bank, re-geared, took me 10 minutes, got 40 KC, just like I was that spiteful that I was happy to go through all that work. I didn't even have ecumenical keys. Like I had to get 40 KC again just to make sure I proved my point. That was a good time. Yeah, next Theoatrix, Ben. The secrets to RuneScape. Banter with the boys and alcohol, and it just goes. Wake up the next day with a headache, but you've got the void set somehow. You don't remember exactly how, but you've got it, which is important. Yeah, definitely wait. Points per game. It's better. Same game. So how far away are you now? 90. Yeah. When you're working, just AFK Nightmare Zone if you like just idle time. Yeah. Yeah. I've got one on mine as well. You only need prayer the first time to earn the points, and once you've got enough points, you can buy absorption potions, which basically stop you from dying. Then you just get to 1 HP with like a rock cake or the orb from Dragon Slayer, and you can basically stay there for 6 hours, which is the max like login time. Yeah, exactly the same way you got it the first time. But yeah, because you got to give one in for the quest. Go back and get it again. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. No, you definitely get it back. Talk to the same guy. Big tip. There's a plugin called like menu entry swappers or something like that. It changes like the guzzle option on the rock cake to like the left click. So like you don't need to right click, left click to guzzle it. You just like single click it, and it like changes your life when you're trying to get your HP down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Actually, I think I don't know if it's that one or not, but it does the same thing. It changes like the order of what yeah what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, it makes the biggest difference. Yeah, Ben's right. Dragons like the locator orb's even nicer because you take so much more damage. So like it's literally like instead of like 30 or 40 clicks, it's like a dozen or so. So nice. So yeah, if you just get a nightmare zone, get yourself to 1 HP absorption up. Like if you even get like 70k an hour, in a 6 hour session, you walk out there with 400k experience or so. Like it's nice. Yeah, big upgrade. That's nice as well. Slow home. Just yeah, the bigger and badder. Have you got that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. I did bigger and badder first, and then I did Slayer Helm next. I also didn't make the points on that game, second game as well. Never got it. They're fairly cheap now though, aren't they? Like 600k or so. Mm. I can't believe I didn't get points 2 games in a row. That's so bad. But it makes sense if you only just got it, and I'm being a goose on 2 accounts, being slow that I missed out. Nah, you don't get the KC, you don't get the end of game XP either. I'm well on track this time though. Like halfway there, got my logs half the. You basically got to do like 2 full invents of just normal logs. You're gonna come have a go at Bandos on Wednesday. Yeah, yep, yeah. You go through, yeah, depending on the task as well. You go through some cannibals, but it's so good. Like range experience, you smash out your Slayer. Yes. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's really good. The cannon spots are awesome. It's like there's 2 things. Like, yeah, the safe spot makes it multi, and there's also spots on the corners where it hits double. So if you've seen that sometimes, like the cannon hits it twice. Yeah. So if you put your cannon in the spot where it acts as multi plus the double hits, it's like super nice. Yeah, if you tell me what task you get, I can tell you exactly where to do it, where to put the cannon, because I've done plenty of that. Yeah, you can do it in the Slayer Cave. More warm gloves on the main, which is good. Is it warm gloves that becomes magic seeds? Yeah, that's good because I'm up to my 3rd set on the main, I think now. So I think that means magic seeds going forward. Tour store. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. So you still get more, but at least it drops in order. I remember back in the old days, they never used to drop in order. So like you could end up with like, six tops and no boots. Like it'd do your head in. Yep. Yeah. I remember getting the woodcutting outfit, the lumberjack outfit back in the day, and like yeah, it wasn't like you could just I couldn't I forget which piece I couldn't get. I had like three or four of every other set except for this one, and it was just like did my head in. I just could like it. So frustrating. But yeah, come down to Bandos. Definitely get your range level up as much as you can before. Yeah, yeah. I can give you mine if you want because I'll be melee gear for the that thing. So I can basically give you max range. Go with that. Because it's best in slot as long as at a certain defense level it becomes best in slot. So as long as my BGS spec hits, blowpipe will be best in slot. So should be able to get a couple of kills. And even though you're probably a little bit short of the levels you need, because I have a decent sized team, you'll be fine. Like if we were going duo, we'd probably struggle, but like three or four of us will be no, it'll be so chill. Yeah, yeah, that'd be a long way off. Yeah, just tanking there's pretty hard. And obviously, if your DPSs are a little bit slow, like even if you have to cop, three more attacks a kill, that's three more decent chances of death. Yeah, so I'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be no problem. Even three, like if it was me, you, and someone else with like two accounts like yours, you'll be fine because like you can duo it. I can solo it. It's just short trips. Duoing like me and Bobby duo, and we can stay there as long as we want, essentially. So yeah, once you get the hang of it, yeah, DPSing's nice as well because you just like camp, you pray range, and like there's no mechanics. You literally just like pray range, um, maximum, maximum damage bonus output, and that's it. So it's much nicer than tanking is. Good question. I don't think so. Yeah, there is, Ben. Sorry, yeah, there is, Ben. Just check the Discord. Wednesday night, I'm gonna do like a group sesh together. So if we get three or four of us, it'll be so chill, and we can just basically drop it in 10 seconds or so. So good chance at pets or drops if we get a decent team together. Yes, I don't know if you can do bones to peaches. Maybe what's the one lower than that? Is it bones to bananas or something like that? Y- To be honest, you won't really need it. So if you're DPSing, you're praying range. So Bandos's special attack is range, so you won't get hit by Bandos. The only damage you're actually taking is the magic minion and the melee minion. So like out of all the bosses, they're fairly minimal damage output. So like you barely go through much food at all. Obviously you're in range gear, so it's got naturally good magic defense, so you're pretty well protected for that. And it's random as well, so like he just attacks anyone in the room randomly. So there's four of us. You get like one in four attacks, and he's like level 100 and something. So like yeah, DPSing you normally do okay for supplies. What usually happens is you give them to the tank. It's like you'll bring full food and I'll need it. Yeah. Yeah, be sick. The other good one's magic level as well, because your magic level determines your magic defense. 70% of your magic defense, so yeah, that's nice as well. Yeah, it'll be sick. Hopefully one of us get a drop. Like if we get a drop, it'll be a nice like 5 mil split each, which will be nice. The other thing you can do is Guthans is really good as well. If you're like melee DPSing, because then you just Guthans switch on the minions and basically heal back. Blood Fury is also really good. Yeah, it's very expensive. So like it's not always worth, like it's like 10 mil, or maybe a little bit less now. But yeah, it's very expensive. So if you don't get a drop, it's not that much money. But yeah, Blood Fury is excellent. Ben's already going to start taking some loans as collateral for the tassets we're going to get. So you better come along then, Ben. Get your best range gear. I was actually I went with one with Bobby, and we got 2 tassets in 1 kill. So how that happens is Bandos has like a 1 in 500 or something chance at it, and the minions have like a 1 in 32k chance or something. We got one off Bandos and one off the minions on the first kill. It was it was insane. It was insane. It was an event Bobby hosted as well, and it was some like level 64 or something who got the tassets because he did the most minion damage, because like I just got off the minion because it was boring and I was AFK. So this guy's like going hard, went straight for the minion, got it, got tassets. It's excellent. Yeah, crazy odds, Ben. I don't know exactly what they are. It would be astronomical. Nearly as good as Milk at Barrows. He's a lucky boy. Every time we didn't get an item, he's like, "Scam game, this is cheating." It's like, buddy, you got an item every second chest. You're doing pretty well. See, that'll be good. I'm also trying to think of another something like Barrows yesterday, something that we can do with like a bit of a prize pool to like a 2 hour comp or something. So yeah, Barrows actually works quite well because like everyone has access to it usually, and it's something you can measure in terms of how you've done, sort of thing. So that was a good one. Trying to think of some more ideas of other stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Essentially, you get points in the game for how much fish you catch and stuff, and more points equals more nets fished at the end. So same thing. So yeah, I made one for skills as well, because I was thinking, yeah, you could definitely do some like skill based comps and events as well. I've got mine done. I'm a Quest Cape boy. I think Ben's got it as well. So yeah, once you get up there, that would be good. It's actually good fun as well. I quite like Volcano. It's a good event. The prizes just make it fun as well. I just don't know how to make it. How do you make it like competitive? I don't know if it's points based or reward based or how you do it. But even like a mill's not much, but it's just makes it fun, makes it competitive. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Um, Something else, a lot of the high level ones, which is really fun, is bingo. You ever seen those before? Yeah, that's like so cool because like it opens up like lots of bossing, you send two teams off hunting like rare items. So that's like a nice, like it's a long comp kind of thing. Like it's not something you can do in a day. You just let it run for a month or something. Acorn, anything good? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely be possible. Or even you could like just bring down the tier of the boss things. Like don't make it like high level items. Could be like Sarachnis is something med level. That mole perhaps some of that not so extreme end game things that more people can get to. But yeah, I've been trying to suss some ideas. But no, yesterday was good with the prize. It just makes it like it's fun watching people bloody milk cleaned up, but it just keeps it fun. Well, I was actually expecting, I was fairly confident I was going to win. So I'm like, look, I'm not going to consider like it's my own prize. Like I can't win my own prize, but whoever comes effectively second, I'll give it to. Ended up smoking me. Like he doubled the amount of money I made. I'm like, oh no. Oh, that was Ben, that was Milk yesterday in the Barrows contest. We're talking about those drops. So we got 4 items in, I think 16 chests. He posted it a screenshot in the events thing. So he got 4 items in those chests. Bobby was the one who got 2 tacits on 1 kill an event he hosted. I definitely got to say those 2 tacits in like 1 KC has got to be rarer. Especially given the drop from the minions like a 1 in 32k or something. It's like it's an extremely rare drop from the minion. Each minion, yep, yep. I got a Bandos chest plate from a minion, which is the same drop rate, 1 in the 32k. It's just yeah, chest plate was only 20 mil at the time, and tacits were 30, so the theoretically the same rarity. It's just the tacits are more valuable, so everyone likes that drop better. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I actually skipped it on this account as well. Same reason. So I'm not doing the bloody barbarian assault. Oh, 59 woodcutting on the hardcore. Nice. The guide I'm reading says to stop at 60. I'd say it's gonna stop and direct me to get the favor for whichever house you need to access the woodcutting guild. Yeah, definitely. Actually, that's a really good point, Ben. Ben's got Cox as an event. Um, Cox does scale to player levels. So, like, if I went with you guys, it would drop down to like the average of our combat levels. So Cox would definitely be something we could have a crack at together because obviously it'll scale with your levels and stats. The requirements are a little bit steep to do it properly. Um, I've got the herb level to carry the team through it, but there are some pretty advanced mechanics on Ulm. But definitely something we could do together. That would be a The other good thing about Cox as well is that there's no real death coffer sort of thing, and you can just keep going again. Whereas Theatre of Blood is costly. So yeah, Cox is probably a good fun group event we could have, and I guess the comp could be points. 78 fire making on the main. So you get points sort of like this, I think, and at the end it counts how much you contributed. So like obviously your damage, the potions you made, all that kind of stuff, thieving rooms all get counted. So yeah, Cox is a good one. Good suggestion, Ben. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does, because what people used to do back in the day, you'd be able to sell a raid for millions, because what they'd do, a level 3 would go in and find a raid, and then a main would come along, pay for that raid. So there's two things you want. You want the low level account to be there for the scaling, and you also want them to find a good layout. And they'd sell it for like 10 mil, and they just basically, a main would carry them through, and they'd make so much money. They did fix that somehow, that you can't do that anymore. No, I don't think it is. So I think they've, yeah, it's something similar like that, but it definitely scales. Yeah, it's a really good suggestion, Ben. Thanks for that. It's good fun as well. There's no limit on team as well, which is nice. Theatre of Blood's max of 5, so you can't actually take a bigger team. You can't like get all the boys in there for a session. It's max of 5, which is still okay, but then you might have to leave people out, which isn't cool. But yeah, Cox is a good one. Yeah, me too, actually. Okay, gonna see if I can finish this game in time. Probably not, because I'm gonna start late, but we'll give it a go. I'm gonna try and make the points. Yeah, I'm gonna fletch. So yeah, Cox is a good idea. Yeah, I'm so bad for that. Really, yeah. 3 seconds things are in my mind and then they're out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, yeah, skill of the week as well. Like pick a skill and like have a like a time cap period. You like maybe 5 days or something. And, just compete for XP like any way you want. Like you make it fire making or make it wood cutting. Yeah, 1 mil to whoever gets the most wood cutting XP in that time frame. Yeah, yeah, it's actually that'll be a good event. Be a good event. Especially some people might even need the torso as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we can run that. I've done it on so many accounts. I'm gonna have to fletch here. Yeah, so yeah, I was thinking like yeah, two streams, like things like that are more events, like just the boys doing something together. Then things that are like the competitive, like yesterday, just for like a bit of fun, like actually compete. Like something like pest control would be another good one. If a few of you boys need void, just do like a 3 or 4 hour void void sesh. That is certainly not the kind of comp I want to do. I'm happy to come last in that. You can win that if you want. Yeah, it sucks. I did the bare minimum to get Elite Void because you need it for Tob. Other than that, I was no more chompies. Nah, it's the hard. So yeah, there you need a Zulrah kill for the hard. You need chompies. You need more pest points again on top of the normal first set. So yeah, there's a fair bit in it. Prospector. That's not in that one. Oh, it's Falador, isn't it? Of course it is because it's in Falador. It's given. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, boost 70 and boost. Yeah, yeah. You can't boost that either for some from memory. Crystal Saw only. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I boosted mine, and forgot the what you needed something to be able to do it. I forgot it. So I finally got the boost I wanted. Went to do it. I think you need a noose, not a noose wand or something. Maybe something like that. Whatever you needed, I actually forgot the item, so not a good time. Well, I was very lucky. I got like every boost I wanted anytime, so that's been good. She got some good ideas. It's really hard to find people in our time zone, I found. Like every clan or thing I've been in, no one's in our time zone. Like you left like me to do I'd love to do way more Tob. I can never find people. It's just yeah, it's hard. So I'm just trying to like anyone who like jumps on the streams and stuff. I'm like, you must be in my time zone if you're awake. Trying to get people in so we can do like more of that group stuff. Because like like I'm at the point where like I can't do much. Like I've finished the game as such. I got all the stats and requirements, but I can't do it because I don't have anyone to do it with. It's just like such a waste of effort if you just can't find people to do it with. Yeah, I got a couple more ideas. Like I've been looking at other clans and things they do. I think skill of the week's a good one. Like you just pick a skill in a time period and just say like, whoever gets the most, like obviously you rotate it. Whoever gets the most thieving experience in this period wins a prize. I see one with Boss Casey as well. It's the same thing. Over a certain time period, whoever gets the most Boss Casey in this time period wins something. So if it's ever agility skill of the week, we'll know Ben will win that. He spends his life on rooftop rooftop courses. I think they're really good ones for skill competitions, along with a few good methods. Interesting to see what tactics people come up with for XP. Yeah, I think it might be Sir Pugger. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that was really cool. Yeah, from a fresh account, like no stats, nothing, brand new account. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good comp. The thing is, he can lure people with big prizes like a bill to do it. Always gets people interested. Give it a go. Yeah, Zora sucks. I can't believe I made like 5 mil in like 2 or 3 hours, and like fart assing around too, like not even serious. Yeah, the Sir Pugger challenges are pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of them involve new accounts or fresh accounts. But there's obviously you could just do it in your own sort of thing, like use your own account, like make a bank tab and like start fresh and only acquire items you've got, sort of thing. Which is, I think I've seen those too, like get as much cash as you can with nothing. So basically, just like bank all your stuff, lock it away. Then you've got like a certain amount of time to make as much GP as you can. Yeah, good. Yeah, actually, the money making one's a good comp. You just got to trust people's honesty, I guess, that it's not money they didn't have before and things like that. But I'm sure everyone will be fine. We're not competing for sheep stations here. Oh, nice. You should do like one of those big opening logs. You've seen people who do that, like open a whole heap of caskets at one time. Yeah, yeah. Wow. I Yep, I had no run energy and I was like 6 tiles away. I flicked my run at just the right time, and I think it fixed me because what it does is it thinks you're two when you flick run, it thinks you're two tiles in front of where you are, like where it shows your character. So like you can bank from two tiles away, two tile gap and stuff when you run. So I flicked on run hoping it would do it. I think it did. I think it worked. Yeah, that's a good one as well. You start with no items, so I guess you got to go make some GP somehow yourself first. So GP from scratch to buy yourself some gear, I guess, gear and runes. So it's all about how efficiently you can prep for it, and then obviously the best gear, what you can get. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, whatever the. Sorry. Yeah, he just wrote 60 now. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like that idea, Ben. Thanks for that. That's because like you can apply that concept to so many bosses. Like the whole idea of starting from scratch, a set prep time, and then um, yeah, if it's like kill speed or kill trips or something like that, that's a really good one. The other thing about it is like keeping it fairly short is we can do it together live, like no one's done it differently. It's like, if we're all on together, we say go, off we go, then we say stop, then we all do the run together kind of thing. Yeah, that's a really good, I like that one because like I said, you can apply that to so much stuff like start fresh, have a prep time, and then the challenges after it. You can always just change the challenge. Obviously that changes how you prep based on what the challenge is. And the team stuff's good too, I like, because what you could do, like if you did not so much barrows, but um, yes, a boss you could duo, so to speak. You could like teamwork, like little like three teams of two, and obviously you can have a strategy together. Like you go and I'm gonna go fish. You go and get coins, kind of thing. Just as like more tactics and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's what's his name, Rag and Link do a lot of those, but they're all like they're usually PvP though, so they fight each other. But yeah, the idea of bossing's good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And again, like the event's fun by itself. If there's like a small price to it, and like you're in little teams of two, it's just it's a good time. That's why the time zone's so important for stuff like that because like you can never do that kind of stuff if like half the people are at work or asleep. So like the fact that like it'll be a Sunday afternoon for us means that most people will be able to jump on. So it just makes it so much better, which is why I'm trying to find more people in our time zone. Yeah, so it balances out the accounts. That's a really, really good one. Um, yeah, yeah. I think the only thing is with that is it'll be a little bit slow because if you don't have the amount of people you need as like a timer, so like there might be 3 minutes between every game or something like that. But no, that's a really good one because it balances out the accounts. So I guess you could do most like because you get like it's a point system as well. It's like wins and stuff like that. Yeah, no, that LMS is a really good one. It's good fun as well. Like there's something like it's good to win a comp, but it's good to win a comp killing one of your friends. This is something extra about it. So PvP stuff's good. Or I guess we could do. Oh, I was gonna say we could do something like Castle Walls similar, but the thing is, it doesn't balance the accounts out. You're using your own, which is it's good sometimes. Obviously, like reward for work and gear and stuff. Yeah, most of you guys are like between you, Milk, and Ben, your accounts are probably like similar. But you could also balance the teams that way as well. So like if I was too overpowered in one game, it could be like 5-on-4, and our team only has 4 sort of thing. Like if it's you got high combat accounts, so you could try and balance it out. Like, because Soul Wars was actually fun as well. Soul Wars was good. Actually, I've just thought of another good one for time. Remember Clan? You ever done Clan Wars before? So it's literally just like a free for all arena sort of thing. You could do like a 2-hour prep time and 3-on-3 or something. And then you just meet in the arena 3-on-3. Yeah, lots of good ideas. 89 fire making, very nice. So good for your total level. What is your total level? Oh, that's good. Yeah, 1500s make a little bit of difference. Like once you get to 1750, going on those 1750 worlds is so good for things because like it cuts out so many players. Like if you want to mine rune rocks or something like that, where you're competing for resources, going to one of those total lock worlds is like because all like bots and things like do wines of Zami and no one else can grab them. You go into those worlds and the resources are like uncompetitive. So I'm working towards the 2K worlds. Hopefully that'll be nice. Yeah, I'm 13, 1930 or something like that. Like I've got lots of easy levels still to get as well. Like I'm doing fire making now, really easy levels. Herb laws, very easy levels. It's just costly. But like I could get 20 herbal levels in like a day or two. Just cost a bit. Farming again, like if I did like magic tree runs, costly, but you get those levels very quickly. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different contents, Ben. Like people PKing at dark crabs on 2K World. So I think it's interesting because a lot of high level players go to the 2K or 1750 worlds to do something uncompetitive. They risk a bit more and PKs go after them. So yeah, interesting. I've definitely seen some videos of people hunting dark crabbers and people at the chaos altar and stuff. So I guess you're a little bit safer in 2K worlds because you're cutting out a lot of pures and low level accounts, but there's definitely still PKs out there who'll hunt you down in those total worlds. What about the old classic Castle Wars? Good old game of Castle Wars. Bring back the nostalgia. Yeah, I think you're right, Ben. The illusion of safety in those total level worlds is what brings the reward. You seed on the main. What are they? 50K? Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, for a day, for one game's work, I'll definitely take that. Yeah, nice. You share your screen. Yeah, share your screen in the Discord. I'll watch it. Yep, we'll chuck it on. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I normally sell them. I'm so yeah. I do this a lot, and I shouldn't. Like I get drops. I like it, so I sell it. Then I need them and buy them back. But what I do is sell them at min just to get the money in ASAP, and then buy them over because I want it now. I should just put them in the bank and be better off. Mm. Yeah. 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 We'll have to get Ryan onto the Discord, Ben, once he gets his PC. There's another mate of ours we know who plays as well, but he's only got an iPad, so he's pretty limited in what he can do and what he can participate in. But he's in our time zone as well, so be able to get Ryan in some of our activities and that. He should be able to use Discord though, on his device, so he just can't use it while he's playing. So might try and get him on the Discord. Yeah, true. I used to do that because Discord, my old computer wasn't great. Discord's very heavy on the CPU. I was doing theater and stuff. I used to get off Discord, do it on my phone, so my FPS wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, Ryan's got a pretty decent account. He's towards the end game now, so he'd be able to do a lot of the bossing and stuff that we're looking at doing. So have to hit him up. Yeah, I've got a beast of a PC now. I got one built just for gaming. So like it runs like a dream. Like I've got, the stream running, two clients in full detail, music, YouTube, Discord, OBS Studio, and it doesn't miss a beat. It's a great investment. She's speaking in the Discord. I'm going to drop it in the chat again, just in case anyone out there in the chat watching wants to jump into our Discord, join in some events and share your achievements. I've just dropped another link there now if anyone watching wants to join in on the fun. I'm so glad that keeps going out because my main was so far short of points for this game. And that got me like 100 points very quickly. Gonna open those crates now, Jake. Yeah. All right, we'll skip this game. We'll open those crates. And I'll open up the Discord. You can share your screen. We'll see what you've got. I've got nothing that great today, unfortunately, on the hardcore for the hardcore. Well, an Iron Man just got a 37 kc tome. You bastard. I want that. All right, let's give it a whirl. What have you got? All right, see if we got a pet in there. Another torch. Oh, nice. Snapes there. Logs. Go on, get a pet. Second last one's a pet. T. Snap. Oh, another snaps. Two snaps. Haven't I? Those snap seeds. Yeah, that snap seeds make up like most of your value. 300k. Yeah, 220 in the snap seeds. That's good. See what's so good for Iron Man, because like those seeds and coins, there's just no other way to get that. Actually, you probably got more with the pages, don't you? Wow, that's nice. What are the pages each? Like 300 or something? That's what I meant. Sorry, 3k on 300. Yeah, that's decent. That's actually a really good drop. Very good. Oh, I'll give it a go for points. If you fletch, you might. Yeah. You get interrupted less later in the game as well, so hopefully you can squeeze it in. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. And like how much XP you're picking up? Like a million XP every. Like if you do a 3 or 4 hour session, be heading towards a million XP. It's good for that overall rank. Very quick overall XP. Depends on the RNG here. I've got a whole. I didn't get interrupted at all, which was nice, but I've got to burn all this in 10%. So Yep. Oh, I reckon I'll make it as long as I get a good run. 400 points. 425, 450. Hardcore made it. Did the main make it? Come on. Come on. Oh, on that last animation, I made it. I was on 475 and did make it on the main, but the hardcore made it at 8k coins. That's actually a really good drop on the Iron Man, the coins. Doesn't sound like much, but 8k on a hardcore is just like beautiful. It's so hard to come by GP. Yeah, it's pretty rough, isn't it, Ben? I actually thought I got it because the animation went for that last, to burn that last log. And as the animation went, the game stopped. So I thought I got the points, but I didn't. I was literally like one log away from making it on the main, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. I can't believe I'm about to hit 60 wood cutting on the hardcore, and I've only ever been here chopping wood. 60 wood cutting back in the day felt like, the biggest achievement. You can now cut yew logs. Now I've got it in a mini game primarily aimed at fire making. Well, yeah, it's nice. The construction levels in the solos is so nice. Yeah, yeah, it's so nice. I'm actually pretty keen to try out Tempros as well after we finish this fire making grind. Might be the next mini game I camp a little bit. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, the tome's a good idea with the extended freeze time and stuff. I just don't think it's long enough. Like the extra however long it is in PvP, you don't even notice it. Oh, move. Yeah, sometimes it's just like you have such a clean run, don't need to bank, and sometimes you like get slapped. It's just yeah, it's very sporadic. I think the high five making level's really making a difference too now. Not getting hit not those big numbers. 'Cause like even my main's so much better now. When I first brought it here, 99 HP, low fire making. I was like copping 17s and like I was getting 24s from the brazier and the snow. Like you can't. It's so hard to outbrew. Now it's like down to sevens, I think. So much nicer. Yeah, it might not. Yeah, true, true. There is a formula on the wiki. I couldn't be fucked to try and work out how it actually works. I know fire making levels the denominator, so that's about all I know about it. I missed it on both. Went too early. Yeah, I'm keen to go and have a look at how last man standing works now in terms of like the games in your own world. 'Cause that's the only problem I see is like there'll be a long wait between the games because I think it's like if you don't fill the players, there's a timer till the game starts. So I'm gonna suss it out, but it'll be a good one. PKing is good fun as well. It's actually the best place to learn your switches, even for PVM, to learn your prayer switches and gear switches. It's the best place to do it, where the deaths are free, the gear comes back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you need at least four. Yep. With that few players. Uh yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Because then how do you measure it if it's not by points? Count wins maybe or something, or 1 point per kill or something like that. Yeah, hard. Because I think it's because of the how few players you've got. Because like if you just go to like the LMS world and you got like 30 people in a casual game, you get points when you win and kill. So there must be a player threshold where the points start. You have to look it up properly because that's a really good one because then like no matter what, it just balances out. So it's like fair for everyone. You actually make decent money at LMS as well with the points if you buy. I think the ornate more handles or yeah, some of the bolts elk for a fair bit as well. So yeah, if you're a good PK, you can make good money there. She might hit it up on the Iron Man as well because I think there's yeah some of the bolts are alkable. I think for an Iron Man for profit. So yeah, Yes, it gives you something to obviously elk, which is nice, and making a profit's good as well. It's basically free because if you win the points, it's like you're making cash from nothing. So I might have to hit that. I haven't actually done the new map yet. They changed the layout. So I might have to give that a go. I'm an okay pick. I always come like second. Like I'm better than average, so I always get through to the end. But then there's always some like absolute gamer god left. And like, yeah, 100%. And like, I can tribrid fairly well. Um, but yeah, you come against someone who's actually like very, very good. Yeah, I come second. So I usually come second. That's pretty common for me. Get to the end and then someone very good slaps me up. I got warm gloves again on the hardcore. I think it's 3. No, that's 2. No, it is 3 because I'm wearing the third set. It's 3. So is that the Magic Seed one? I might keep it for now, because that's going to be insane farming XP when I hit that. Yeah. 75 if it's the same tier as the. Yeah, a while away, but yeah, massive XP drops there. So yeah, I might just keep the gloves. Yeah, I got 222 KC on the hardcore. I wonder where that puts me high score wise. I was on about 30k on the high scores last time I checked, and that was around 200 KC. Yeah, not sure. Nice. Yeah, so I reckon they're going to be very similar price, the Magic Seed and the Pages. Okay, 1 seed. Oh yeah, okay. Trade them in. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, it's good you can actually make money high alking now, so you can smash your magic level up and actually make money. It's crazy. Yeah, lots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of things that have a lot of the really profitable ones have a very low buy limit, but you can slowly chip away at them. But there's things like magic longbows and new longbows that make a small profit that have like big 12k buy limits that you can always rely on. I might jump off after this game. I've had a pretty big grind today. Got up at about 6. I reckon I was logged on at about 6:05. Yeah, always like this time of the day, even at work, is when I start to like feel a bit burnt out. So go for a run, go outside, go do something different. I feel better when I get back. Hopefully get something good on this last crate. Hasn't been the greatest. I'm here to get Iron Man drops, and the drops have been good on the main, not on the iron. Always the way. 79 fire making on the main. Okay. Nah, rubbish on the hardcore. Oh, 2 U seeds on the main. It's pretty good. Yeah, I got a couple of good seed. I guess probably the seeds in the pages are probably the best drop GP wise. Yeah. Just going to log off the hardcore and log back in to sort of refresh the high scores. See how we're tracking. Nice. Nice. 27k rank now. Man, people must grind this thing out. I don't even want to look at what like rank 1 is. It'll be something insane. It'll be in the thousands, tens of thousands, I reckon. Wow. How much of your like I think of like I've done 200. How many have you done? I'm 2 2 something, 2 2 3 or something, and like I'm slow. I'm getting over it pretty quickly. How could you do like 50 times that and be okay with it? Crazy. I can that 10k stopping on 10k is just going for rank 1 because what else would you need it for at that point? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, true that. All right, sick.